Okay guys, so today we've got a 1970 Turbo LS Chevelle. This one here is pretty sweet. Aftermarket set of wheels. You've also got power steering. Doesn't look like power brakes on this one. Does have disc brakes. Turbo set up there. Of course, we'll take it down the road, see how it runs and drives, point out the flaws for you so you know what you get before you get here. There's detailed photos, financing, and shipping on our website at maplemotors.com. And if you hit subscribe, you can see daily content from us. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, we're gonna look around the interior and check some stuff out. Looks like they got GoPro mount up here. Got some boost gauges, oil pressure. The interior looks pretty nice. Package tray is not bad. Your headliner's got a couple wrinkles in the corners, but somebody has redone it. We'll start it up now. Of course, it's LS motor. Starts up easy. Good oil pressure. Sounds good. Blower motor on this one is not doing anything, so it's not working. It's like 2002 Silverado setup. Speakers in the kick panels, but the radio's not making any noise, so it may need an amp added to it. Wipers, non-existent. They're not on there. The arms are not on there, and they're not spinning, so the wipers will need help. Showing 42,000 miles. Turn signals popping up there on the left and the right. Do have a generator light, which I'm sure that's just the light that's on. We are charging. Okay, so we've looked around the whole interior, checked everything out. What about the horn? Did you place your bets on the horn? We got good power steering. Horn is not hooked up. All right, let's hit the road, see how she runs and drives. Okay. I just noticed that the wind mic setup that was on my camera was not on. I don't know why. I think the camera reset, and I made sure all the settings were good. So that's in the walk around that I did of the whole car lot. I was like, man, it was all windy and stuff. I know it's real windy outside, but it would have helped a lot if I would have had that on. Okay, so I need to tighten that up, which I will. As far as gas goes, 3/4 of a tank, we don't have to stop. And I hear this one is not like tuned up super crazy or anything. It's more of a driver setup with the turbo, and I'm sure it can be tuned to where you can blow the tires completely off this car. But from what I've heard, it's just a driver. I haven't driven this myself yet, and noticed there's no seat belts, so that's something you might want to add. Let's go ahead and go here, see how she performs. Got a good shift there. Speedometer's not coming up on the dash at all. Car is going straight as an arrow down the road with tight steering. That feels good. Go a little bit faster than normal, but it's definitely no rocket. Getting in our brakes, they feel okay. They're definitely manual brakes. Back in your throttle. Exhaust is loud on this one. You can hear it blowing off. It's quite smooth going down the road as well. Again, the speedometer is not working at all. Our gas gauge was working, and now it's shot up past F, so it may have a bad connection on it. Of course, we don't need fuel. I know it's got fuel, so we're going to pull over in the parking lot over here. get a few outside shots. We'll get some undercarriage stuff and make sure you know everything about this ride. Good deal. All right, guys, be sure to check our descriptions. They're full of information that's useful for these videos, and I will be back with you here in a moment. Man, it looks good up in this car. I got y'all on the head cam, which I'll just leave down here and make sure you look straight. We're gonna head on back to the lot. I did the walk around here. I've had the car running a while. I think the only thing I haven't tightened up is this. Might as well go ahead and do it. So I do got a bag full of goodies. This is all the stuff that I used to make the video and my safety stuff. You know, always got to carry some tools. I get down in here and find my flathead, or my tool that turns into a flathead. You know, save some space. And then you can tighten it down. Boom, baby. That's a little too tight. That's old glass up there too. All right. Guys, one thing, I appreciate all the support that you have given to me and my wife. We've read all your comments. All right, heading back to the lot. Notice the tires rubbing in the back. I've been hearing it ever so often. Mainly when I hit like a pothole or something, or I'm turning. like to stay quiet for a little bit there so you can actually just listen to the car. Fuel pump's making a little bit of a whining noise back here. A little bump here in the middle of the road, give her a listen. Fairly smooth. I still hear that tire in the back there when we hit stuff. You hear that? Woo! It's coming from the back where the fuel pump is. Haven't noticed any issues with it other than that. Just like that. We're getting ready to pull back into the car lot now. When I was over at the church, I went ahead and did the walk around video, looking at chips and scratches, rust, dents, just checking the interior and the paint. But so far, this just turned out to be a really good driver. It's kind of cool. It's got a turbo sitting under the hood. It's cool. It's fuel injected. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Picking out the flaws coming up next. Okay, we're getting ready to walk around this ride. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. It's been very, very windy here. We're gonna go ahead and get started picking out the flaws. Front bumper on this one's got some light little scratches. Same with your turn signals there. Scuff here. Top as well. Spot there. Coming down this side. And over your fender. Scuff here at the bottom. Scuff there. Should come off up here in the front too. Chips at the bottom. Back your midsection, a little wavy. Spot there. A little wavy right here. Little chips on the edge, a little wax gathered up on it too. Chip up here in the front. Spot on top. Little chips there. A speck. And over your front windshield. It's in pretty good shape. I got something taped on the outside here. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Antenna maybe? Your vinyl top's got some little tears. The good thing is I don't really see any bubbles, which would be rust. And vinyl tops like to gather rust. Just wrinkles from the old top. In decent shape. Little glue around the trim in the back. Back window looks good. Your side windows are in great shape. Door handle looks good. A scuff there on top. A little wax left over up here too. Back bumper on this one. Looks good. Nice and clean. Haven't had a chance to look behind the tag yet. Looks like they replaced this plate. trunk jam. The seal looks good. Push it down there if I can. Stripes run right into that jam. How cool. They put the battery in the trunk. A lot of people will do that. It's like a little bit of moisture here. Really small. The trunk, it's got some holes over here where something was bolted down. A little bit of moisture up here too. Let's see where that was molded in. Package tray. All right, we're clean. Same with this side. Edge has been fixed at one point. Coming down with the trunk lid. Good deal. Easy to shut. Little marks on the paint. These aren't perfect. Chip there, up here. Coming down this side. Again, lower portion first. Little paint runs in the back. See them running down. Little wax left over there. Door's hanging a little bit on the driver's side. Spot there. Now, little spot here too. And since shadow's all in the way, let's just walk back here, come back to midsection. Scuffs in the corner. Wash bin. Spot there. Up here as well. Door handle has been replaced. Scuff there. Up in the front here. Up over the top. Light scratches on top of the fender. Chipped there. Front windshield looks good. Mirror has been replaced. Seals have been replaced. Just the edges of the top really are what need to be tucked in a little bit better. Sealed up. I don't see anything that stands out. No, just a little wrinkle there. And I'm going to take back what I said about it being an older top. I don't think this is very old. Good reasoning. I'll show you. Look at the edge there. See how clean the fabric is underneath? Hold on, come up here. Look at the edge here. So yeah, I don't think this is very old. But this needs, that little edge needs to be cut, a little trimmed. Just to keep any kind of moisture from getting underneath it. Oh, we got a little bubble there. One bubble so far that I've found in the vinyl top. Tell you what, we've made it around the outside. Let's open her up, check out the interior, and start the engine and listen to it up close. I did hear a loud fuel pump coming from the rear. I'm sure you've seen that in the undercarriage video. A little slit there on the door panel. A little slit here. Edge of the door's been repaired. jams. Carpet in this one looks great. It's in good shape, other than where I've gotten it dirty, because that's what I do, just get things dirty. Package tray's clean. Just the edges there need to be tightened up. You can see how it's kind of wrinkled in this edge too. Top of that seat, a little dry feeling. Hear it? The seat itself feels great, nice and smooth. Yeah, somebody had a GoPro on top here. The camera that I'm using right now would actually work. Slide right in there. Starts up good. Keep thinking I'm hearing the radio, but I'm not. So it's not actually producing any sound. It's on. Motor's pretty quiet, big rat all the way down. It's like somebody painted the alternator. Did a pretty good job. Blacked everything out under the hood. What I can tell, this car's tuned way down. Just a good driver right now. Electric fan just kicked on. Let's say if somebody wanted a faster car, they could have definitely went that route, but they just kept it tuned down. It's still got plenty of power. Coming down with the hood, it does come down pretty easy. And it's locked. I noticed one thing, you can pop the hood with this, but then you got to reach your hand up in there to release the latch. There on this edge too. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe, share. That helps me out, makes me able to do these videos every single day. I do appreciate all the support and the love y'all leave in the comments. It's great to see that. I try to reply when I can and get back to everyone. Go to maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping available, detailed pictures, and of course, I got a lot to do this week. I've been gone, been out of town with the wife. So, I'm heading back. Let's do it.